Over here, this is actually a DVD Led Zeppelin, and I don't know if oh, I still have it, so that's interesting. Led Zeppelin. So this is kind of like it also has information about all their albums and all their songs, so it's very, very interesting. I'm gonna probably, I don't have a DVD player, so I'm gonna have to do that, but it's basically like 68 till 80, which was this is the time when they were active, obviously, because in 80 John Bonham died, and with him the band pretty much ceased to exist. But yeah, this is I'm not gonna do like a review because this is a separate issue. I just wanted to show that I have a Led Zeppelin. I had many more. I had like 5 more DVDs, but I think I've lost them. This is the Bible, the King James Version Bible with the Oxford edition, or so this one is very cool. So it's the King James Version with Apocrypha. I had 3 of them. One of them, I think this was bought by my friend Tom Shalom from Nevada, USA. Now, I want to show you some other book. This is Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth. It's a pretty interesting book. Was a bestseller. It's kind of like one of those like motivational books. I think I read it back like 6 years ago, when I was younger. This one was this really interesting. Somebody recommended to me when I was in hospital. It's Uncommon Therapy, the Psychiatric Techniques of Milton Erickson. So this is kind of like a medical book focused on psychiatry, because I've been struggling with mental illness, so I did purchase this book. And to be honest, I don't really remember it. So I might try to read it again someday. You have Vladimir Nabokov, Lolita. It's one of the most famous books of the 20th century, obviously. And yeah, it's great. But it's actually, I remember back in like 2009, I think, I read this book only in 2 days. And I read like every day 13 hours. So I'm not a fast reader. Maybe somebody could read it in 1 day. But probably not. It's 330 pages. So, yeah, I read it pretty fast and it was enjoyable. But some of it, like the ending part, was pretty confusing, like a mind blowing thing. I don't really know what happened there. But good book too. One of the best novels of. I agree with that. Like it should be in top 20 at least. Here's some book. It's David A.R.Y. He's like a Christian actor from like between heaven and Hollywood. I don't really remember that book. Like it wasn't really good. I don't. My goggles here. That's for skiing or snowboarding, which I haven't done in many years. Just moving on to other books. This is The Notebook. It was made into a movie by Nicholas Sparks. Recommended to me by my wife's niece. She's a bookworm as well. And here we have Tender is the Knife from Francis F. Scott Fitzgerald, and that's a good book. But The Great Gatsby I already showed you in another video, so that's his most famous book. I don't know what are these. There are Dan Brown books. You have Da Vinci Code, Inferno, Angels and Demons. To be honest, Inferno is my favorite from his books, and Angels and Demons as well. Da Vinci Code, not. I prefer these two, to be honest. And I have also The Origin somewhere. I'm not sure where. You have Dostoevsky, Brothers Karamazov. It's pretty famous, from Russian author. here, and I have also Oscar Wilde, The Pictures of Dorian Gray. I don't really remember that book. I didn't like it that much. But this book I really love. It has my name, Joseph. Yeah, Catch-22. This is like one of the most famous anti-war books. Amazing book. Moving on, we have Brave New World, Aldous Huxley. Amazing book. I need to read it again because last time I read it was like 2008, so like 12 years ago. And that's about it. You have William Faulkner. I don't remember anything from his book. His book is the stream of consciousness stuff, and like that's like, and his style is worse than James Joyce. But the stream of consciousness is good, but he cannot really do it well. I mean, for some people, they regard him as one of the best, but for me, not really. I don't remember anything from this book, but from James Joyce, I remember at least some like main points, and he's my favorite because as another example of the stream consciousness, Virginia Woolf to the Lighthouse. And although I don't remember much of it, I believe I enjoyed it much more than Faulkner, The Sound and Fury. So, but James Joyce, I already showed you, I have all his books. Yeah, it's something like, this is some like French novel, The Red and Black from Stendhal. Jack Kerouac, he was pretty famous, The Lonesome Traveler. I got this book from my aunt. It's it's kind of a fun book as well. And this is about it in terms of buying books. All right, thank you for listening, watching.